This is Frontline on Air. Major stories on the go.
A broken hiring system has spawned the 300 crore cash for jobs scam in Goa. With allegations against Chief Minister Pramod Sawant's handling of the issue, the scam threatens to become a major crisis for Goa's BJP government. Amey Tirodkar.
Voice by Rakesh Sharma, Timber Media.
The cash for jobs scam in Goa resurfaced on January 9th when former MLA Farell Furtado, speaking at a Legislators' Day function in Panjim, claimed that one of her students had paid 25 lakh rupees for a job with the Goa police. Furtado, a well-respected college teacher, made the revelation while Chief Minister Pramod Sawant was on the dais. The statement quickly made headlines in local media. The scam, which first came to light with Pooja Naik's arrest in October, is unlikely to fade away anytime soon. Pooja Naik was arrested on October 21, 2024 in Old Goa after police received complaints that she had taken large sums of money from numerous people, promising to secure them jobs. The arrest lifted the lid off a racket that had apparently been thriving for several years. Other arrests followed. Deepashri Gavas, alias Deepashri Prashant Mahato, Sandeep Parab, Priya Yadav, Shruti Prabhugaonkar, and 23 other people had been arrested by the time this report was written. FIRs have been filed in cases relating to the scam in 6 out of Goa's 12 talukas. Primary investigations by Goa police reportedly indicate that victims of the scam have been cheated of nearly 300 crore rupees. The Enforcement Directorate has now started a probe and has filed an Enforcement Case Information Report, ECIR, on the basis of 34 complaints received by the Goa Police. The 2 investigations by the ED and Goa Police are proceeding simultaneously. The opposition has been targeting the BJP over the matter. The Aam Aadmi Party, AAP, and Rajya Sabha member Sanjay Singh has alleged that the ruling party leaders, including the Chief Minister and his family, are complicit in the scam. The BJP has denied any role in the exchange of bribes, and on October 28th, Sawant claimed that Pooja Naik had in fact been arrested once before, in July, and that he had got her arrested. He said, quote, "The woman had come to my private residence seeking a personal conversation. I soon realized she was trying to convince me to give the person accompanying her a government job. I asked the person with her whether he had given her money. I then asked the woman constable with me to immediately arrest Pooja. She was handed over to Bicholim police and a case was registered." End quote. He was addressing the gathering after inaugurating the Vigilance Awareness Week 2024 at the State Secretariat. He also said Pooja was later released because she returned the money she had taken. Sawant's revelation raised eyebrows, and questions were raised about whether he was saying all this now because the scam was getting serious public attention. Weeks before Pooja's arrest in October, a junior engineer in the Water Resource Department of Goa, Sandeep Parab, had filed a complaint with the Economic Offence Cell of the Goa Police. This complaint, made on 30th September, said Parab had handed over to Deepashri Gavas money, a total of 3.88 crore rupees, received from 44 people. Gavas had allegedly told him that she was close to Sawant's wife and to State Health Minister Vishwajit Rane. No one at that time knew about Parab's complaint, which indirectly implicated the Chief Minister's wife. The day after Sawant made his claim of having got Pooja arrested in July, Parab filed a supplementary complaint. This one was more detailed and it accused Gavas of having brainwashed Parab and many others with the claim that she was close to Sawant's wife. In the first week of November, news of Parab's complaints was leaked to the local media. The fat was now well and truly in the fire. Parab himself was later arrested, with some of the complainants naming him as the person to whom they had handed over money. Sanjay Singh's allegations against Sawant at a press conference in Delhi in early December were based on Parab's complaint. He said, quote, "CM Sawant's wife is involved in the cash for jobs scam in Goa." End quote. Sawant denied the charges. His wife, Sulakshana Sawant, filed a 100 crore rupee defamation suit against Singh. Meanwhile, a lot was unfolding in Goa. On October 30th, Rs.300, 51, an employee of the OBC Corporation, who had been questioned by the police in the case, was found hanging from a tree. It was allegedly a case of suicide. His wife, Rs.300, filed a police complaint saying that Pooja Naik used Kerkar to collect money from people she duped. Pooja Naik now faces additional charges of abetment to suicide. 2 of the people arrested in the case so far are directly linked to the ruling BJP. Shruti Prabhugaonkar was an office bearer of the BJP State Yuva Morcha and president of the party's women's wing in the Nuvem constituency. The BJP, however, distanced itself from her immediately after her arrest. Narendra Savaikar, Goa BJP General Secretary, said, quote, "The BJP has 5 lakh active members in Goa. Shruti could have worked in the party, but that doesn't mean the party had anything to do with what she did." End quote. Parag Raikar, who too has been arrested, was the BJP's OBC wing chief in South Goa. When Frontline reached out to the Chief Minister, his office responded that he was busy and suggested the magazine speak with Giriraj Pai Varnekar, the spokesperson and head of the BJP's Policy and Research Department in Goa. On questions about BJP office bearers being arrested in the case, Pai Varnekar said, quote, "Only 2 out of 28 people arrested are from the BJP. The party is not hushing up the matter. Goa police have been given a free hand to investigate. CM Sawant himself appealed to people to come forward and file complaints if they were cheated. Why will any party appeal to the people to file complaints if it really has something to hide?" End quote. Ravi Naik, Agriculture Minister of Goa, also claimed that the police were taking strict action and that they would nab the godfather and godmother in this. One of those arrested in connection with the scam is Aniket Khandolkar. Before he resigned a couple of months ago, Khandolkar worked as officer on special duty in Art and Culture Minister Govind Gaude's office. The Goa police uncovered his role in the scam during the investigations against Deepashri Gavas. Khandolkar's arrest has deepened suspicions against the ruling party. Pai Varnekar, however, claimed that Govind Gaude had nothing to do with Khandolkar's activities. He said, quote, "It is found that Aniket used his position and cheated people. He used his proximity to the minister. He is arrested and exposed by our government. If the opposition has proof linking Aniket's activities to the minister, they should go to court and prove it." End quote. Opposition parties in Goa have been talking about political pressure on the police. Goa Forward Party chief Vijay Sardesai has alleged inadequate investigations by the Goa police. The Aam Aadmi Party's Goa chief Amit Palekar has made a similar allegation. At a press conference in late November, Sawant tried to counter these charges. He said, quote, "Cases of fraud related to giving jobs and financial misappropriation are registered at various police stations. A detailed probe is being conducted. As per the police probe so far, no political involvement has been found in any of these cases." End quote. The claim of no political involvement further provoked opposition leaders. The Congress, Goa Forward Party, Aam Aadmi Party and other opposition parties have written a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking a judicial inquiry. In interactions with people related to the scam, Frontline found there are many people who do not want to come out and complain, but who may have been duped into paying money for jobs. The fear that holds them back is the possibility that they too may be implicated for having given bribes. A judicial inquiry, it is believed, would protect such victims. Vijay Sardesai said, quote, "A judicial inquiry has a bigger scope. Victims will have confidence of secrecy in such a probe. Many more things which are suppressed in the police investigation will come out." End quote. Sardesai also questioned why the government was not initiating a judicial inquiry if it had nothing to hide. He said, "Let the judicial investigation take place and the innocence of the state government will be proved in the probe." State government recruitments are traditionally made through the Goa Public Service Commission, GPSC, for gazetted posts and by the various government departments for all other positions. In an apparent bid to prevent corruption and favouritism fostered by this system, Sawant announced the formation of a Staff Selection Commission, SSC, 1 year ago. The SSC, however, is yet to start functioning. Once it does, all government departments will lose control of recruitment. There is speculation that the SSC faces political opposition from within the BJP. Giriraj Paivarnekar, however, claimed that Sawant was committed to getting the SSC up and running. He said, quote, "The SSC will bring in transparency in job recruitment. There are many forces within the system who do not want the SSC to be functioning. But very soon, all recruitment in Goa will be done through SSC." End quote. The employment crisis that grips the tiny state perhaps creates fertile ground for a cash for jobs racket, desperate as its people are to somehow secure a job. In a recent function of the Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industry, GCCI, former Niti Aayog CEO Amitabh Kant called Goa's unemployment rate alarming and said that it was the highest in India at 8.5% against the national average of 3.2%.
This is Frontline on Air. Major stories on the go.